It is Adam here, and I'm bringing you this video because we're talking about game. We're talking about relationships, meeting women, going out and doing cold approach pickup. Just want to make sure that we're all plugged in here and ready to go. Cold approach pickup. How do you stay motivated? How do you think about things and frame things in your mind? What is framing and why is it valuable? What are some ways in which you can go about getting out there, getting experience? What does it take to build up social skills and the ability to get out there and go talk to women? That's what we're talking about on this video today. So let's get right into it. So first things first, I was out on a date last weekend and I did some cold approaches the other day. And some things came to my mind about how to frame things in my mind, how to go about gaming to stay motivated, how to think about things so that I'm not being hard on myself and so that I can stay motivated. And this is the thing. Thinking about game as like a sport, just the same as in an athletic endeavor. You need to warm up. There's always a warming up process in anything that you do. When you get up in the morning, if you think about it, when you get up in the morning, you feel tired, but as you get going about your day, you start to warm up and you're no longer tired. Maybe you go out and you play basketball, maybe you play some sort of a sport, maybe you go to the gym. In the beginning, you're not lifting your heaviest weights, you're not doing your heaviest lifts, the best that you could be doing later on in your workout. There's a warming up process, or else you can risk hurting yourself. Well, the same thing with speaking. As I'm speaking to you here in this video, I'm warming up the voice box. I'm talking. I'm getting more loose. I'm taking up more space. I'm realizing that it's okay. No one's gonna come to hurt me. No one's coming to stop me. And then that emboldens you. You start to loosen up more. You're more free flowing. So one of the ways that you can get into the zone like this is, first off, just approaching. Getting out there, start making those approaches, set the bar low so that you're not setting the bar so high that you're discouraged every time you take action. What I like to do is I set the bar in a way that I can't fail, I can't lose. And how do I do that? I focus on things that I can control. I focus on my actions, my output. What could that mean? That could mean that, did I approach? Did I make the approach? When I made the approach, I'm not thinking about all the technical aspect of things as I go through the process. All I'm thinking is, did I open? Did I open? Did I go for the phone number? Did I go for a poll? Did I go for an Insta date? That's gonna be my criteria for success. And if you're struggling with even approaching, then thinking about all the technical aspect of things and analyzing things and studying things isn't going to help you. The best thing you can do is just get out there and start taking action. Get those repetitions in, just the same as anything else. That's why I like to compare it to a sport, because just like in a sport or any endeavor that takes effort and it's a skill that is built over time, it takes practice, it takes repetition, it takes discipline. And the more disciplined you are, the more action that you take. That's what's important. That's what's gonna build the skill for you. And you're not above the process. Nobody's above the process. So you can't have a big head. You can't be hard on yourself and say, why am I not getting the results that I want right now? Why am I not getting the sex right now? You have to look at this like a skill set, something that you're invested in for perhaps the rest of your life. Or maybe it's for the next 10 years, the next 5 years, until you find a girlfriend, until you find your wife, until you find some other area of life that challenges you and that you think that it's worthy of your time to pursue. So, if that's the case, then you got to look at it like a skill set. The results will come as they may. Don't focus on the result. Yes, you want the result, but the result's going to come when it comes. You can't necessarily control people, so that's why I say you got to focus on what's within your control. Don't be a victim. Think about what's in your control, and if it's not in your control, don't think about it. It's a waste of your energy. It's a waste of your mental capital. So instead, go out, just think about, maybe you focus on the time that you're putting in. Like when I go out, I might say I'm investing 2 hours of my day to this endeavor. I'm investing 3 hours of my day, 4 hours of my day. And whatever happens within that time, then I'm not judging it. I'm not thinking something has to happen, this has to happen, that has to happen. All I'm doing is I'm saying I'm going to focus this amount of time into this area, and whatever happens, happens. Maybe I don't even make one approach. Maybe I don't talk to any girls the whole time that I'm out. But that's not the point. Did you get out of the house? If that's challenging for you even to talk to a girl, how about noticing hot chicks when you're out? That's the first step. Just noticing them. Then when you get to that point, you're going to start to get frustrated that you're not taking action. And eventually you might say, okay, now it's about the one approach. I'm just going to approach one girl. And sometimes what can happen when you're about to do this is your mind's going to try to fuck with you. It's going to tell you, she's too young, she's too old, she's too tall, she's not hot enough, I could do better. Perhaps, right? Unless you're going for the girls that actually excite you and actually turn you on, and you're going after what you really want, which I think is the best way to approach this right off the bat. But it's scary. You get anxiety, you're nervous, you're worried about the perceptions of others, and that's a big part of this game actually, is social pressure, not actually giving a fuck what other people think. So one of those ways is reframing things in your mind. When you start getting negative thoughts, start reframing it into a positive. For example, if I see a hot chick out and I think to myself, oh, I couldn't get her. Who am I to think that I could go after this precious specimen? That's somebody for like a Leonardo DiCaprio, or maybe a famous rapper or something like this. Somebody that would be more deserving in your mind through social conditioning, media, marketing, all these ways that we're being manipulated on a daily basis. But never mind that. Let's just say I'm not worthy of this. I don't have the money, I don't have the watch, I don't have the good looks. That's for Leonardo DiCaprio. No. Now what you do is you use the tool of the reframe, and you say, why not you? Why not you? Who could be a better option? Who says that I'm not worthy? You. It's you that's saying that you're not worthy. And also, it's you that's kind of being a little bitch and isn't actually approaching. So that's another thing I like to do. I tell myself, you're being a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Make the approach. And what does that even look like? You go up and you say hello. You say whatever comes to your mind. If you're struggling with what to say anything, because that's what's going to fuck with you too. I don't know what to say. So a practice that I like to do, and you can implement this, and this, I guarantee this is going to help you, is you accept whatever you're feeling. Start to be conscious of what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and you accept it. Don't try to fight it, because what they say is whatever resists persists. So allow it to be there. Allow it to run through your mind. Accept it. Be the witnessing consciousness of the thought, and then you say, I'm going to do it anyway. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, I'm not good enough, this or that, I do it anyways. Because this is the thing, just like an athletic endeavor, it's about the repetitions. This is no different. Most people aren't going to be available, aren't going to be interested. So a big part of this game is just being able to withstand social pressure, putting yourself in situations that actually put the social pressure onto you, because that is something that holds people back immensely. That's a big part of this game. So you don't want to be running from it. You don't want to be trying to avoid it. You don't want to be trying to do what a lot of people do, is they start doing other things that is everything except for the actual thing. How do you get good with talking to people, socializing, meeting girls, making friends? How do you do that? Is it by reading books? No, you actually got to get out there, and you actually got to take action and make the attempt. But the problem is you have to go through the feeling of anxiety, of embarrassment, and all these emotions that are uncomfortable and we don't want to feel. So you have to learn to self-motivate, and that's why reframing is a very valuable tool, and you should implement it in your game. Start being aware of what's going through your head. Start journaling, start writing it down, and realize it's about action. This is a skill like nothing else. You can study everything you want, and I recommend studying things. I recommend learning from others. But at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to get you actually good at the skill itself is doing the thing. Get out there, make the approaches, set aside a couple hours a day. Go out there and see what you can do within that time. Focusing on at the lowest level, just set the bar so that you can't lose. Like I said, did you open? Did you go for the close? If you did that, that's a win. And over time, as you refine the process, as you start getting used to this anxiety that you feel from the social pressure in these things, it's going to start affecting you less and less, because the more that you subject yourself to something, the less it starts to affect you over time. And that's why people continually look for new challenges and ways in which that they can push themselves and push their comfort zone. And that's no different in the game. And when you're meeting women, look for those challenging circumstances, look for those opportunities to take action and put yourself in a situation where you might feel embarrassed, where you don't know what to do, and you learn to trust yourself, trust your faculties. That's building confidence. What is confidence? Competence. As you build competence, you build confidence. So get out there, take action, and take immense action, and just focus on that. Then study, look up things, watch this video, read tutorials, bounce ideas off of your friends and maybe other people that are pursuing the same things, or even that are already getting results. Like myself, I've already got 12 years of experience getting out there, taking action, and I came from a very low place where at one point I didn't think that this was even something that I could improve. I didn't actually learn about this, or self-development and confidence and self-esteem and values and morals and all these things that we have, whether we're conscious of them or not. Self-education, education, studying, reading, all these things are valuable tools that can help you in life in general, and I suggest that you do that. But what's going to get you better at the end of the day? Making the approach, making the attempt. No matter what you're feeling, no matter what you're thinking, you push through that fear, you push through that anxiety, you motivate yourself. You realize no one's going to hold your hand, no one's going to make you do it. You've got to do it yourself. So that's the video. Wanted to make this video in front of this interesting little tower here in Vancouver, British Columbia. And listen, if you are struggling in life, maybe you're depressed, maybe you are lost, you don't know what to do, you don't know why you feel the way that you feel. Well, this is the thing. Getting good with women is great. Sex is great. I think everybody should be able to have the life they want, be with the women that they truly desire. But you have to believe it's possible. You have to believe that that's something that you can cultivate. And so this is the thing. Get out there, get mentors, get people that can help you, find people that are already doing the thing. Like myself, I'm someone that cares. I want to see you succeed. It's invaluable to have that outside perspective. So getting someone to help you, filming yourself just like they do in an athletic endeavor, recording yourself, because this is the thing, we have blind spots. We don't always see things or how we look from an outside perspective. That's why if you have someone that can be there to point things out, has your best interest in mind, wants you to succeed, you're paying them for their time, for their attention, and they're there to help you to get results. And that's what I want to offer you. So anyhow, if you resonate with this video, that's great. I think this can help you a lot. But if you want to take things further, you can always email me at datingdestruction@gmail.com. And until then, subscribe if you like the channel, and keep bringing you content, keep bringing you the epiphanies that only come from somebody that's out there taking action to help you achieve your goals faster, so you don't got to go through all the failures. You don't got to take the amount of time that it took me to get to where I am. And you can actually take things a lot further. So again, if you're in the Vancouver area, if you're looking for somebody to get you out there, get you over your approach anxiety, help you to meet the women that you desire, and give you a strategy and a method and a way in which that you can do that, and then the sky's the limit. However far you want to take that, I want to hear from you. So until next time, Peace out, my friends.